Hello Comics Gate, it's your bud Rorschach of Swindon here. Talking of Rorschach then, we've got the fake Rorschach here, Reggie Rorschach, finally exposed as the Larping full stroke tool that he always was. You can't handle the truth, Reggie. You can't handle it. You're going to spurg out and attack poor old Joker there. Because the truth means you're going to have to take off the mask, have to take off the hat, and you're going to have to get your own identity and stop pretending that you're something that you never were in the first place. So that's the main point that I got out of this book. That's why I enjoyed it. Rorschach to me, obviously, picking the name from a channel many years ago, was my icon in comic books because it's just about the only right-leaning person that you can get in comic books, and certainly nothing's changed over the years, has it? Can you think of any other right-wing people in comic books who are heroes rather than outright villains? Rorschach was always a truth teller. He's always a man unafraid of telling it as it is, and in telling it as it is and having moral clarity, he was more heroic than anybody else in the original Watchmen series. He was prepared to take it to the very limits and sacrifice his own life rather than going along with the lie that everyone else had to go along with at the end of the book. He was the most moral character in the entire series, even if Alan Moore didn't intend it in the first place. A right-wing character in the comic book, a right-wing white male in the comic book, who is a hero because he's more morally faithful to his own core set of beliefs than anybody else in the series. You just don't get that kind of character in comic books today. You didn't really get it in the past either. Yeah, I'm sure that Alan Moore accidentally made him into a hero. Probably wasn't what he was intending. Right. So Rorschach, the right-wing hero of the past, needs to be brought back to the comic book world today. You've got a right-wing president who's certainly a hero in many people's eyes. Why can't you have a right-wing hero in the pages of the comic books? Right, but you need to get rid of the Larping Reggie Rorschach first. That's what happens in Doomsday Clock issue number 7. Right, when I first opened the book, I saw all these little grid panels, right? All these words, and I thought this is going to be a pain in the arse to read. It's not going to be enjoyable. But luckily for me, I was a huge traffic jam all over Swindon town today, and I had to park up in the supermarket car park and walk home, which took me about 40 minutes. So I had plenty of time to take my time and read this book, and I did. I read it about 2 or 3 times on a walk back home, and it's absolutely fantastic. Really, really good read. Jeff Johns knows what he's doing, so don't be intimidated by the little grid panels. It's a lot better than, Mr. Miracle. There's no silliness going on here. There's no denigrating of the characters. There's no moments where, Darkseid is given a bloody veggie tray or a baby tweaks his nose. There's none of that. It's taken seriously. You are not meant to laugh at the characters here. It's not all some stupid throwaway joke that means nothing. This is a comic book that you actually feel means something, and it's written by a guy who's got respect for the characters and, most importantly, respect for the reader. Anyway, so the story is just 2 teams are looking for Dr. Manhattan. You've got the good guy teams with the fake Rorschach there, and Ozymandias and his cloned cat, and the bad guy team of this sociopathic young lady, there she is, and her perfect boyfriend. It's either mine. Why am I saying he's the perfect boyfriend? Because he's big, he's strong, he's the muscle for her. She makes all the decisions, she does all the talking, he never says a word. He doesn't even have to say, yes, ma'am. She already knows that he's going to do exactly what she says. So, perfect boyfriend for this new modern age of cuckoldry, wouldn't you say? Anyway, Joker's hanging around with them, and I don't think he likes them too much. Don't blame me, really. Okay, so who's going to find the big blue naked man first? Well, both of them do in the end. So here we go, spoiler. Big Blue turns up, and I guess it's a little bit cold in that room because he's not looking quite as impressive as he did before. Not as impressive as Batman in Batman Down. This book is actually worth a couple of quid now, isn't it? Because of that panel. Do you want to see the panel again? Shall I get the music going? Da, 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 You've got to have a little bit of fun, haven't you? Yeah, this is worth about 50 or 60 quid now. Unbelievable, just because he got his back todger out. Anyway, yeah, it's a little bit cold in the room, so Big Blue, not quite as impressive as Bruce it was in the Dams. Anyway, leaving the penis comparison to one side for the time being, let's get back to the narrative. So Big Blue is a little bit Tom Kingish, really. He's quite nihilistic, he's quite despondent. He doesn't see any hope for the original Watchmen world or this new world that he's buggered off to. So I guess he needs to go to another world and then find no hope there. He is very Tom King. And I'm not buying that Tom King book that's been released today. The Superheroes in Therapy book. Sod that doesn't look like fun. I don't want to be depressed by a comic book. Real life is hard enough. Real life is depressing enough. I don't want to be black pilled by my comic books. I want a little bit of fun. I want to be entertained. I want to save space in my comic books, you know. Just don't give me too much social justice warrior stuff and I'm quite happy. Anyway, so he's just doing his best impersonation of Tom King. He's very, very sad. Okay, dude, have some therapy. Come back when you've got some more optimistic things to say. Right, so this is the white pill moment of the book for me then, where Reggie Rorschach gets exposed as the force that he always was. There's the moment then. Is this the moment here? I want to show you this. I want to record this for eternity. Here we go. Ozymandias was lying to Rorschach all along by pretending that he had cancer. And he's very confused, is Reggie. Why would you lie? Oh, Reggie. You're not Rorschach, mate. You're a deluded tool. Stop calling me Reggie. I am Rorschach. No, you're not, mate. No, you're not. And Ozymandias agrees with me. Rorschach, please. You saw what you wanted to see with Rorschach too. You believed you were taking up the mask of a friend of your father's. Then he just exposes the old truth about what was really going on with the history of Rorschach and his daddy. And there we have the real face. The true face, I should say. The true face of the real Rorschach. This is Walter KOVACS. This is what we want to see in our comic books again. A right-wing hero. He can clone his cat. He can also clone Walter KOVACS. Bring Walter KOVACS back. Bring the real Rorschach back. This Larping fool realises that he's not really Rorschach. He discards the mask. There we see his true face there. Get your own identity, mate. And don't steal from the glorious past. There's only one Rorschach. There will only ever be one Rorschach. It is Walter KOVACS, not Reggie What's-His-Face. Don't even know your second name. Don't even care. Yeah, come back when you've got an identity that's your own. Make it interesting to me. Then I might be interested in your character. For the time being, I just want to see Walter. I want to see my original right-wing Rorschach back. Oh, the end of the book then. But I'll do a quick spoiler here. We get a teaser that Superman and Big Blue are going to be having a fight later on down the line. So I guess everyone's excited about that. But for me, it's all about Reggie Rorschach being exposed as a fool, throwing away the mask, and leaving the door open then for the original Rorschach, Walter KOVACS, to return. I'm very excited about that. Go on, Jeff. Make it happen. That will be the event. Or maybe, I don't know, 2019 maybe? Maybe Christmas 2018. When do you guys reckon that right-wing Rorschach will be back? When's it going to happen? That's going to be a massive event. Charge a tenner for the book. Charge 20 quid for the book. I don't care. I'll buy it, that's for sure. I'll buy 10 of the books. I can't wait to have the real right-wing Walter KOVACS Rorschach back. It'll be an even bigger deal than seeing the back Todger in this one. But overall, let's do a quick summary of the book then and wrap up this review. I enjoyed this book very, very much indeed. Despite there being lots of grid panels, quite small here, lots of words, lots of stuff going on. It was an exhilarating read from beginning to end. It was an intelligent comic book where everything was treated seriously, so it wasn't Tom King style where everything's either miserable or a bit of a joke. It was great, it was a lot of fun, and it gets the Rorschach of Swindon. Thumbs up. So there we go. Doomsday Clock, issue number 7. Reggie Rorschach exposed as the Larping fool that he always was. I can't wait until the real Rorschach comes back. It has to happen. Please, Jeff Johns, if you're watching this video, please bring our beloved original KOVACS Rorschach back to us. People like me, as evil #comics gators, are waiting for that moment, and we'll praise you. We'll praise you from the rooftops of Trump Tower. From the roof of Trump Tower, we'll be singing your praises when the original Rorschach comes back. But that's it for me for the time being. So thanks for checking out this video review. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you'd be so kind. Let me know what you made of the book, and let me know what you think of the potential return of a cloned KOVACS. I'm excited. Are you? Cheers. Take care. Be back as always later.